All right, welcome back to WMAC Now with your host, Chuck Stevenson, coming at you with a UFC fight announcement. So the UFC has booked a strawweight bout between Marina Rodriguez and Gillian Robertson that's going to go down at a UFC Fight Night scheduled for May 3rd in Des Moines, Iowa. I think the UFC hasn't been to Iowa since like the year 2000 or something like that. This is the only bout announced so far on the card. Very pivotal bout for the future of the strawweight division because Rodriguez is down all the way to ninth. At one time, she was like top 5 or just outside the top 5. Now she's down to ninth. Robertson is at number 12 right now, and she is slowly climbing her way up. And if you can't tell by Marina Rodriguez's recent matchups, including this one, the UFC is pushing her out. They had her face Yasmin Lucindo last time, who was like barely ranked at all. Lucindo got a shaky decision. Didn't look that great, but she did get the decision against Rodriguez. And now she's facing 12th ranked Robertson. It's out with the old, in with the new right now. And it's up to Rodriguez to say, well, I'm not going anywhere yet. Let's go ahead and look at the stats for this one. So Rodriguez coming in at 17-5-2. Robertson coming in at 15-8. Let's see. So Rodriguez is riding 2 straight losses right now. Dropped a split decision to Jessica Andrade 9 months ago, and then dropped that decision to Yasmin Lucindo 3 months ago. Robertson riding 3 straight wins. She's on a win streak. Defeated Polyana Viana via TKO, and then defeated Michelle Wyerson via decision, and then picked up a decision against Luana Pinheiro. That was about 3 months ago. Look at the age difference here. 9 years apart. Robertson with the youth at 29 to 38 for Rodriguez. And I'm a little surprised by this height. I thought Rodriguez would have like a distinct height advantage here, but she stands 5'6", 168 centimeters. Robertson's up there at 5'5", 165 centimeters. Now Rodriguez does have a little bit more pronounced of a reach though. 65 inches, 165 centimeters to 63 inches, 160 centimeters for Robertson. Honestly, I don't know why I thought Robertson was shorter than that. But she's actually pretty close to the height with Marina Rodriguez. Makes sense, though, for a former flyweight to be a little bit taller than your typical strawweight. So, this fight, like I said, it's out with the old, in with the new right now. And the UFC has decided that they are out with Marina Rodriguez. They're tired of giving her chances. And she's just going to have to fight down in ranking all the time now. So, that's her. This is her lot in life until she leaves, retires, gets cut, whatever. Robertson, she's actually a fighter that Dana White keeps an eye on. I remember him saying, responding to a question during a post-fight press conference, and the guy said something about, I know she's not someone who's usually on your radar. And Dana said, what did he say? He's like, no, she's always on my radar. Like, when she fights, she's on my radar. And it makes sense because Robertson fights to a way that Dana White likes. Constantly on the attack, constantly looking to finish. Now, as far as the fight itself goes, okay, we all know Robertson's stand-up leaves a lot to be desired. And we all know that Rodriguez's ground game is pretty trash. I mean, she gets down, you get her down, and she's kind of stuck there. Like, she doesn't even really open up her guard. Excuse me. to try to go for sweeps or submissions or anything. She kind of gets taken down and closes up the guard on her back and is content to stay there and hope for a stand-up. Thing is, Robertson is not the best at getting the fight to the ground, which means that the entire time she's going to be coming forward and attacking, looking for that, she's going to have to eat strikes or try to evade the strikes as she comes in, which not exactly her strongest suit either. Of course, the fight starts in Rodriguez's game, standing up, and Robertson has to get to the ground, where she does her best work. I have no doubt that Robertson can get the fight to the ground against Rodriguez. It's like, how much work is she going to have to do to get it there? How late is it going to be in the round? That's my big question. I mean, I think she can get it there. It's just, man, are you going to be able to avoid shots that whole time? Are you going to be willing to eat shots to get it to the ground? And how many? And how long is it going to take? That's the big questions of this fight. It's a good one. I think this is the right type of matchmaking that needs to happen right now. It's not too big of a jump. Like, I think when Rodriguez fought Lucindo, she was like number 6, and I forget what Lucindo was. She was like barely ranked. That was a ridiculous matchmaking, like huge jump. This isn't as big of a jump from what, 8 to or 9 to 12. That's not a big jump. So I like when it's doing this. Plus, they are trying to get rid of the aging contenders who just won't go away sometimes, and it's what needs to happen for a division to go through its life cycle. So let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below. Hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to Wmma Scene Now, the best, most complete women's mixed martial arts dedicated platform on YouTube. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.